Hi, my name is Anna.
I'm Phoenix.
I must be Fatia.
And together we are the Garry Oak Ecosystem Recovery Team, otherwise known as GOERT. We are on a mission to save one of British Columbia's most precious ecosystems from invaders.
These beautiful forests of southeastern Vancouver Island, the Gulf Islands, and pockets of the Fraser Valley are one of the most biologically rich ecosystems and also one of the most threatened.
Because of the habitat loss as a result of land development, less than 5% of the original ecosystem remained relatively undisturbed, with the major thrust now coming from introduced invasive species.
Introduced invasive species such as Scotch broom, English ivy, and invasive grasses make up more than 80% of plant cover. Garry oak trees are considered to be a keystone species because they are the main support for the food web of this ecosystem.
One of the toughest species to control is Scotch broom, which was introduced in the mid-1800s as a decorative garden shrub.
The bushy shrub produced up to 18,000 seeds per plant. Its numerous yellow flower attracts bees for pollination, and it is well adapted for surviving droughts.
By replacing native shrubs, it ruins the habitat for native birds and butterflies that are adapted for open meadows.
Scotch broom also fixes nitrogen in the soil, creating an overload of nitrogen that interferes with the growth of some native plants.
Is an example of animal invader.
Gray squirrels outcompete the native red squirrel for acorns, as they tend to be larger and stronger and can store more fat.
The gray squirrel is also better adapted to survive habitat destruction.
The gypsy moth larvae can completely strip the oak tree of their leaves.
A severely damaged tree is more vulnerable to infections, and without leaves for photosynthesis, the tree eventually dies.
Restoring this ecosystem will be a huge undertaking, but GOERT's partnerships with governments, First Nations, conservationists, scientists, and businesses believes that the work is critical.
Some scientists believe that climate change will make Garry Oak ecosystem the forest of the future.
They are better adapted to summer droughts than Douglas fir forests, which may be forced farther north into alpine regions.
The GOERT team has a strategy that includes long-range planning and information gatherings, right down to local weed polls.
One hands-on project through Parks Canada is the restoration of 8 small islands in the Gulf Islands National Park Reserve.
Invasive shrubs are being removed and native species planted from seeds collected at the set.
So thanks for watching!
Hope you learned something from our puppet show.
Whee!